May have an off day of work, maybe a bit of a day to relax out of the hate week festivities, but still got to put on a suit anyways on my day off because before the game can even start, I got to do my analysis on how the Hawkeyes are going to be winning this week. Yes, what is up again? It is Mr. Rolldaddy here. It's obviously a huge weekend for all of us. Got the Hawkeye tie-on. We all know this week divides our state like no other. So let's get going with my CyHawk preview. All right. CyHawk Game Day, or Game Week, oh my god. I'm getting ahead of myself already, but again, pregame, offense, defense, special teams, big roll of the week. Let's get going. Again, everything is completely my own with my views. Okay, pregame. It's an impressive win. Love that 40-0 score, but you got to start off faster this game. You got to remember why you want to win this game. You got to remember how great it is to beat these guys. Now, let's go with offense first, as I always do. Power run. Iowa State, they got a 3-3-5. That defense is not good when it comes to playing the line of scrimmage because of how that defense is schemed up. If you can use some power run, that's a good way to gain some quick extra yards. With the 3-3-5, the Cyclones defense can be vulnerable in the middle of the field with some quick shots. So some slants and seams, that's all going to work out. Every once in a while, of course. So obviously try that as often as you can. And then number 3, Pooper for Cooper. The Cyclones have a star safety named Jeremiah Cooper. Make him miss, make him have a bad game, force him to guess. If the Hawks do all that, I believe they can win. Now on to defense. You got to contain Rocco Becht. You got to force his dual threat roll into the pocket, get the pressure on him, and Higgins on Higgins. I mean, linebacker Jay Higgins, to put it simply, he's got to be better than Cyclone star wide receiver Jaden Higgins. Let's have the better Higgins win this weekend. And it's going to be the one on defense. In disguising coverages, this is going to give Iowa an advantage for sacks and turnovers. You can force Rocco back into delayed decision-making, misreads, make him think he's throwing into one coverage when it's actually another. If that gets done, then I believe that's a huge advantage for the Hawkeyes. Now on to special teams. Avoid the penalties. Kane Weegan, he had a huge punt return. Big one. But guess what? It was crushing because it got negated by a penalty. So don't let the penalties on special teams pile up because they're going to kill you. They're going to lose you yards, and they're eventually going to lose you games. Just block in space, avoid the face mask, don't lose the yards. Now, it's that time of week again. Rolldaddy's big roll of the week. What this is it's an interesting strategy, formation, trick play, or otherwise surprise tactic, which I would use if I was an Iowa coach to potentially catch the opponent off guard and or give an unexpected advantage to the Hawkeyes. And again, each big roll can only be used once in a season. It's my third year of doing this. I cannot use the same big roll the week I used for this opponent last year or a similar replacement opponent. So here we go. Last week, I said the double reverse. That one's off the table the rest of the year. It did not happen, but would have liked to have seen it. This week, 100% plays, run all plays shotgun. You don't have to pass it every single play, of course, but this strategy on offense is going to make it very unpredictable for the Cyclones and also for future opponents, as they're going to have to find ways to game plan for the unexpected. The Hawks do that, it's going to put so much on tape that teams may or may not have to prepare for, and it's going to make their offense so unpredictable for the opposing coaches heading forward. Thank you for watching. Let's win this game, and let's go Hawks. And don't you forget how much you want to win this game. Don't forget the love you have for this school. Just don't forget any of that, because we, as Hawkeyes, got to want to win this game. We got to want to have it. It's not just any trophy. It's a trophy saying that we were better than that other school in the state. We got to want it. And you got to want it for them.